Jabra just released some of the best active noise canceling earbuds ever. Should you buy them? Well, not yet. Wait. And if you give me 5 minutes, I'll tell you why. So, the Jabra Elite 10 Gen 2, it looks very much like the Jabra Elite Gen 1. They have a very similar shaped earbud. They have a grippy material along the outside. They have shaped ear gels, which, while looking rather weird, fit in your ears extremely well, thanks in part due to the angle of each earbud and the rather bizarrely shaped nozzle. And this nozzle is great because it's actually shaped like a human ear rather than an ovoid or a cylinder, which kind of gets the job done, but not really. And if it seems weird for me to call something like that out, that's because with earbuds, fit is everything. For those of you who like to work out, the earbuds themselves are IP57, which means they can handle a super soaker if you were so inclined. Main controls for the Jabra Elite 10 Gen 2 are accomplished either through the app or the clicky buttons on the back of the earbuds. While I'm not a huge fan of clicky ear buttons, these have a pretty shallow travel, so you won't be, smashing the earbuds and, to the point of pain. These earbuds connect to your phone, source device, what have you, via Bluetooth 5.3 using the SBC, AAC, or LC3 codecs. However, that's not the whole story. If you'd like to use a source that is old, like an old computer, an amplifier, or even some airplane seats, what you can do is you can use the included adapter and charging cable to connect to your case. Your case will then process the audio signal and transmit it to your earbuds using the LC3 codec. Jabra's implementation is pretty good, and I quite enjoyed being able to use my own computer to equalize the earbuds rather than the app. Currently, you can use the app to enable things like Find My Earbuds, use the Dolby spatial sound with head tracking. You can customize controls if you'd like, or even customize the level of ANC that you're going to get. Now, through normal listening with ANC on, we were able to get 5 hours and 27 minutes out of the battery, which, while pretty average, is not bad. The Jabra Elite 10 Gen 2 supports wireless charging, so you don't have to futz with the USB cable in order to get your juice. Now, those of you looking for an office buddy, the Jabra Elite 10 Gen 2 has decent mic quality. I mean, you're not going to be recording the next top 100 hit on it. Now, if you'd like to hear more mic samples that we've collected in our lab, you can click the link either in the description or, over here to hear for yourself. When it comes to canceling noise, these are some of the best earbuds that we've ever tested in the lab. And that's not just subjective impression, I mean, like gross noise canceled. Able to dispel 85% of outside loudness at 90 decibels, these are just wow. Wow! That's better attenuation than Bose, Sony, Apple, you name it. Right now, these are the kings of the ring. Now, as far as sound quality goes, these have a bit of an odd frequency response, but it's not unenjoyable. According to our multidimensional audio quality scoring, most people would find these pretty good, actually. So the Jabra Elite 10 Gen 2 somewhat follows our curve, but there are a few notable features that you might want to pay attention to. For example, there is a really prominent peak at about 8 kilohertz, which on its own, not so bad, but it may mean that a lot of music with high frequency content, room effects, or anything of that nature would get fatiguing over time. So, for alternatives, I hesitate to list any because these are somewhat unique earphones. Really, only the Jabra Elite 8 Active Gen 2s hold a candle to these in terms of form and function, but those are on their way out too. So all the same problems that these earphones have are going to be shared by those. So, wrapping up, are the Jabra Elite 10 Gen 2s good? Yes, excellent, some of the best ever. Should you buy it? Just hold off, just a little bit. About a few days after these earbuds were released, GN, the parent corporation of Jabra, decided to shutter the Elite line of earbuds, including the Elite 10 Gen 2. Given that these are already discontinued, I can tell you that that future is not so bright, especially when you consider the fact that the software updates that most earbuds live or die on probably aren't coming. See if you can get a sale price, give it a month or two. as long as you're okay with a product that it's already at the end of its life, as soon as it came into this world, I think you'll find a good companion in the Jabra Elite 10 Gen 2. And if the gradual accumulation of reminders of my own mortality is anything to go by, that's been 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here at SoundGuys, and from all of us, happy listening.